to a retreat for the weekend, and I'm going there because I am going to provide a sound bath. I'm also going to provide one-on-one sound healing sessions to everybody who wants one. So it's going to be a good weekend. I'm getting really excited. This has been such a beautiful drive, you guys. I'm about an hour out, but this drive has been magnificent because I've just been driving through the country. There's all these beautiful meadows, animals, birds. It's been a really nice calming drive, and I'm just so excited. I get to go do this retreat this weekend. When I get there, I'm going to unpack all of my instruments out of my van and put them into my wagon, and I'll show you my handy dandy system. Oh my god, here's some lambs. Every sound healing session begins here with the moment I open my trunk. Inside I keep all of my instruments that help me create a space of calm, peace, and release. Each one has its own unique vibration, its own medicine, its own way of speaking to the body and soul. I love the feeling of carefully lifting them out one by one, my crystal bowls, my chimes, the soft mallets, and all the little tools that bring the soundscape to life. They might look like simple instruments, but when they come together, they weave frequencies that go far beyond what words can describe. And this, my handy dandy wagon you see here, it may not be glamorous, but it's one of the most important pieces of my journey. It carries the weight of everything for me, making it possible to bring the entire sound healing experience wherever it's needed. Without it, these gatherings wouldn't feel quite as effortless. For me, this is part of the process. It's more than just unloading equipment. It's like a small ritual of intention. Every time I prepare, I'm reminded why I do this work: to help people pause, to breathe a little deeper, to reconnect with themselves. The setup is part of the practice. It's meditation in motion. As I roll everything toward the space where we'll gather, I can already feel the energy shifting. The instruments are ready, the land is ready, and soon the sound will ripple against the air, creating a space where people can rest, release, and remember who they are. This is the retreat space where I'll be holding sound healing sessions and sound baths. It's surrounded by nature, quiet and grounding, the perfect place to let go and come back to yourself. The land itself feels healing, every corner holds stillness, and whether in a one-on-one healing session or a group sound bath, the space holds you in safety and peace. I love being here outdoors with the beauty of the space. And now I want to guide you even deeper into that feeling. Imagine yourself settling in right here by the fire. The air is cool, the warmth of the flames soften you. Listen to the gentle crackle. Let it melt away any tension. Let it bring you into rest. As I sit here on this swing, surrounded by the forest, I take a moment to breathe and connect. Before I begin setting up, I always like to pause, to feel the energy of the land, and to listen to what nature has to say. Every retreat, every sound journey begins with this intention: to be fully present, to create from the heart, and to let the sounds flow naturally. Today I'll be setting up my instruments outdoors, and that brings such a sense of freedom. The forest becomes my co-facilitator. The trees, the birds, the wind, all of it weaves into the soundscape. There's something so healing about blending the vibrations of my bowls, chimes, and drum with the natural rhythms of the earth. As I unload my instruments and prepare the space, I'm thinking not just about how things look, but about how they feel. Where each bowl rests, how the energy flows, how the space invites others to relax and receive. Setting up is part of the ritual. Every item has its place, every detail matters. I begin my first one-on-one session. These intimate sound healings allow me to connect deeply with someone's energy. Each person arrives carrying their own stories, emotions, and experiences. The sound doesn't just create music, it creates shifts. It helps people release tension, calm their nervous systems, and return home to themselves. I love watching the subtle transformations that happen during a session. A softening of the breath, shoulders releasing, a quiet tear, a smile of relief. These are the moments that remind me why I do this work. Being able to share sound healing in such a beautiful natural setting is a gift. I leave space for the forest, the stillness, and the sound to work together. And in return, I feel myself being healed too. This is the rhythm of my day: listening, setting up, offering, and receiving. And in this moment, I feel grateful to walk this path, to share these vibrations, and to create spaces where people can simply be, rest, and return to themselves.
Like the counselor had a burnt out. Oh no! That's on, they told it. That's what she take care of that. She ended up getting Bell's palsy. It was she was that happened to my husband. I started saying his stroke. Yeah.
It's the final evening of the retreat, and I'm setting up for our closing group sound bath. There's a special energy tonight. Everyone has shared, connected, and softened, and now we gather for one last journey together. As I place each instrument, the bowls, the chimes, the drum, I imagine the sound waves weaving through the room, touching each person in the way they most need. A group sound bath is more than music. It's a collective heartbeat. Dozens of souls resting together, carried by vibration, connected by sound. If you've done my sound healing course, you know that I always say music is the most universal language and it unites us all. Tonight is about integration, letting go, receiving, and carrying this piece home. The space is ready, the instruments are ready, and so am I. It's time to share the sound.